along with reporter Allie LaForce. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Pass to Tatum. On the wing, Holiday. Over Curry. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler.
Mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul. Celtics on D. To the paint. Here's Moody. Well, Brent, tonight we got a great front court matchup.
Yeah, this is a game, BA, I think that has been circled on the calendar. These guys are competitive, but there are positional rivalries that do exist, and the only way you can measure up is standing across from your opponent. We've got that here tonight. Who's going to get the best of who?
Just 5 to shoot. White for 3. Porzingis. Hey, it's Porzingis slamming it home.
Sometimes you do a little extra work, something good comes your way, and Porzingis cleans up that offensive rebound.
To the middle. And finished off by Tatum.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Now, that's what I call great basketball. Finding a way to get all the way inside.
Man, that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor. You know, every coach should show players game tape of how he just boxed out right there. Great job with the footwork and using his body to step to the rebound.
Powerful. He saw an opening and turned it into a highlight reel.
Man, just sent it down with some force.
And typically, he is not the major force in that regard, but good enough to punish a soft defense on that play.
Graham, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Now here's White. Butler with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. And it's hammered home by Green.
If he can get his steps together, Draymond Green will throw it down.
And White has got the ball here for the Celtics. Trailing by 2. He's got a clear path. Finished off the break.
Timeout. Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. To the inside. And stolen by Green. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not. Brown, no good. The Warriors lead by 6. Here's Curry. Lays it up and banks it in.
Curry's so good at working the angles inside, just adapting to the situation.
Here's Tatum. Again, the miss by Boston. Now the Warriors with it. A 12-0 run right now and counting. What a rookie year for Brandon Podziemski. A seamless transition into the league.
You talk about a guy who could come in and contribute right away. I remember the stretch last year. He had 3 straight games with double-doubles without a turnover. Now that's some heady play for a rookie. Podziemski, he's got a great calmness and a great demeanor about him, but always willing to make the next play.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area, just dominating, controlling that spot.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 1:10 left in the first quarter. Cornette with the bucket.
And keeping everyone involved early. Now, that typically pays dividends.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
Here's Cornette. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. And pushing it up is Golden State. The Warriors again in transition. Horford with the block.
Well, a level of engagement that Horford brings on the defensive end every night is impressive. Terrific block there.
Here's Brown. Team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Horford can't hit.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
It's his first trip to the line.
First team foul.
And he can't get the first one. And there have been a few teams lately who have been stockpiling draft picks, Brent. What do you think of that approach?
Well, B.A., if you look at the success of the draft, you're kind of 50-50 on whether or not you're going to get the talent that is required to win a championship. So getting multiple bites at the apple is a great strategy for teams to try to build the foundation of a championship caliber team.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Hauser, that's good.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. So both teams changing it up here. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And Brent, you've always seen the flashes, but now it seems the game is slowed down for Kuminga.
Well, B.A., a lot of fans clamoring for Kuminga to get minutes even earlier on, but the Warriors took a very slow approach to his development, and now you're starting to see some of that athleticism and strength and some of that patience paying off for Jonathan Kuminga.
Now here's Tatum, and that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul, and the Warriors making a change here. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. They get the rebound. The layup off target.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Back to Butler. Tatum with a steal. Three-pointer, Holiday. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
I got ball.
And here's Butler outside. Offensive rebound. And that one is good. Curry's got 10 points in the game.
And Steph timing that offensive rebound just right, keeping active.
Pass to Porzingis. 19-footer. That one's wide left.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Kuminga. And Porzingis with the block.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
And you like this here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
The Celtics making a switch here. Boston shooting their first free throw of the game. And the free throw, no good.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Now here's Butler. Here's Hield. Butler going in strong. Can't connect from short range. Celtics trail by 15. Stripped it away. Outside Curry. From downtown. Doesn't fall. Now 4 for 6. Here's Porzingis. Again, the miss by Boston.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
Kuminga's shot is off. And Porzingis has got the ball here for the Celtics. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Warriors lead by 15. Here's Curry. And it in right away with a quick shot. Curry's got 12 points.
He can score on you in bunches. Curry doing it all in this one.
There's 39 seconds left in the second quarter. Off target from outside. Boston on offense. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Hield with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. Back to Butler. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Well, Butler's a great competitor, and he's playing with some fire right now.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Celtics trail by 20. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Golden State Warriors.